CurlyLoxx The Voiceboxx, tell me what you think. Broke it down in detail, make me know the link. CurlyLoxx The Voiceboxx, tell me what you think right now.
Alright, Purple Nation, big up on yourself. The question I get the most is when I think about this Virginia, Burkina Faso will take over the coup in 2022. Ibrahim Traoré. Alright, for those who don't know, which me doubt, but I have to be professional. Here it is.
Ibrahim Traoré. He is Africa's youngest head of state at 35 years of age. Ibrahim Traoré became the transitional president of Burkina Faso following a military coup in 2022. Traoré and a group of other soldiers ousted his ex-comrade and interim president, Paul-Henri Damiba, who had appointed him the head of an artillery regiment in the city of Kaya. Damiba himself led a coup against a civilian government of Rochma Christian Gabore 8 months earlier. Both coups were hinged on government failure to tackle armed insurgencies in the country. Traoré was born in the town of Bunduku in western Burkina Faso. He studied geology at the University of Ouagadougou before joining the army in 2010. He graduated as an officer from the Georges Namonau Military School. In 2020, he was elevated to the rank of a captain in the army. This was after he took part in the 2018 UN peacekeeping mission in neighboring Mali. He also fought on the front lines against militants in the northern part of the country he now leads.
Alright, for all who just subscribe to the channel, Mr. Son have a little issue with some information regarding some of the content on the channel, especially in the meantime. The throwback them I normally do, where anywhere between 10 to 12 minutes somewhere there, so mark in the meantime is not a full episode of a program. If you're not familiar with it, is actually just excerpts from some episode out of a full season of a podcast we made from January 12th, that is Zion's birthday, 2020. You understand? So I make the clarity for the item, I can go back, go binge watch them there. You understand? And if you don't think the throwback is so inspirational, I need to see what of the episode then. Those who experience it can tell you. Yeah man, purple people can definitely tell you, say it life changing. And while I work on things like season 2 of the podcast and things like Stir It Up, this is just a question and answer show where I know everybody are going to ask the same type of question. So the show will vary in a topic based on the question them we ask. So if a topic is not your cup of tea, you know, if you get onto that, something your cup of tea, then you get onto that and so forth. So for example, that topic here, we might fry a few brain cells, especially those type of people who know like history and world event and them things. So there you have it. Alright. For those who are asked what me think about this whole thing, I mean, I guess I the newer people then, because some time ago me did talk about this whole thing. And in 2022 when it just happened. And thing, I mean, they give me views upon that when I talk about the whole Gaddafi thing and where them kill him for and the whole gold currency and the United States of Africa, etc. But much has happened and transpired since. So I'm gonna go on, my updated outlook on the whole situation. So Captain Ibrahim Traoré, though when enough we consider as the impossible. And this 37-year-old forward and do it. Not say it, Not no big long speech, not no entertainment, not no TikTok. Him come in and him do it. No victim playing, no blaming, nothing. Him just see the problem and him come in and him take action. Militancy, no long speech and entertainment. You never hear him talk loud and I go on bad. And that name confidence in a way him come here to do. And I'm supposed to know how I feel about this already, because I talk about every day when I say if me feel lead Jamaica in any way, it not go be under the same constitution with the colonizer used to organize with slavery under one lie named democracy. Where them say mean freedom, but are the total opposite. I wanna know what me believe. Say any genuine person who have love for any individual or group have to be a dictator. It is only that it have to be benevolent dictatorship and not destructive dictatorship. There's a difference. And dictatorship enough for the immature upon no level at all. It's dangerous enough for them hands. I tell you that. No one go too deep and straight from the topic. It's a nice program for you, but you don't know what me think already. When them say democracy mean everybody have a right to say and do whatever they want. If a this democracy mean, then nothing can progress under democracy. Because you can't get progress without discipline. And if you get indisciplined people, the option if you choose discipline or indiscipline, them go always choose indiscipline. You have to be a dictator to achieve anything great. A dictator named trainer in our gym make most people come out with the body where they want, you know. Because if you follow them having the option to just left the gym when them ready, then gone, you know. The trainer not yet, eh? Just let them make sure you stay on course. That's it. These are the basis for the courage to offend. That are the ultimate act of love. When you demand what is right for somebody's sake and not just for yours. When you get Planet Earth Volume 2, The Courage to Offend, and also what I talk about. I guess most of you will ask when I think about the captain. New. Because I talk all the time how me da govern if me is to govern. So you shouldn't even ask me what I think about the brother here. I don't have no words to say how the man great. Before I jump in it, I make one slight little clarification. As great as that revolution is, we mustn't forget the past. I want to remember Thomas Sankara before him. The model that this man is using is Thomas Sankara model. Look, I hear some people say, yeah man, that's the first one in the history. Just get them out and do the right thing and open the factory them and the gold reserves are for the people and him first. Think about the people and not himself. On the research before the talk things like the man refused the regular presidential salary and just take him regular army salary. John, why him forced to that? No man, to be fair to Thomas Sankara, I him forced the most of this. When he take over the country, the name Upper Volta, and I him change it to Burkina Faso, meaning land of upright people. I him even write the national anthem for the country. And take it over same way Traoré do it now. It's a coup in 1983 and dead 1987. I hear why them lick him now. I him for scale down the hype life of the government official them who eventually plot him assassination when his best friend named Blaise Compaoré when own mother grow right side of him. Why? Because them too weak for endorse him vision. At this name, them now go see it till you do it. No, it's because I never feel truth in my fight for. And the same truth they say rise again in Ibrahim. Yeah man, objective truth at this me mean by objective truth is a truth where would I still be true. All if me or you never pan. And it will still be true after we gone. Yeah man, we not to forget Sankara, Patrice Lumumba, or any man or woman who risk and lose them life for the cause of African liberation. We're glad to see this. I'm proud to see that Virginia come do this. Yeah man, a long time I wish the revolution upon Jamaica. Right now leadership everywhere in the West upon it. Because this might inspire whole heap of other country to do the same thing. Because with Ibrahim, them say we are true leader to do at the head of a country. And now them say we power to the people. Mean the people them in Burkina Faso have shares in the whole of the business them in Burkina Faso right now, you know. No IMF, no loan, no help from the outside country. No sanction can do them, nothing. I mean some people in the West say, oh, this man ahead of him time. No, the man not ahead of him time. A common sense him there where him for there. It's just that most people backward. And they're afraid. They couldn't see themselves live without the colonizer. Yeah man, we could have independent long time in a true sense of the word, but we have greedy leaders who use the same capitalist model, which is to keep the people them down, living in a fear, panic and anxiety, and then enrich themselves from the chaos that come from that. I hope I can't sleep right now to own a fear of uprising. And to be fair, you know, Mali them do it too, and Niger. Yeah, I'm proud to see the whole movement down there in Burkina Faso. It's a great look. But make we not get distracted with the popularity and the whole world endorse and the Hollywood and the romanticized part of it. It always that man, it always bring it down. This look good, but we have a whole heap of work to do. To make this revolution reach even further. I'm going to tell you where me believe, say, not just the captain, but the whole of the man them will spearhead the movement in their own country need to do if they want the revolution to survive. After the commercial, So only only that Jamaica suffer bad. Politicians are beaten up bad from all sides. Them beaten up go, them beaten up come. I don't know why I run away foreign. Me totally understand. But who telling us that the key to America they are over man yard? When you go on over man go make them rubbing up with all manner of evil. Only two dons, man. Only two dons. Now follow big win, boy. A foreign man want go. Remember me telling you how long past stir it up say if you are idiot to Jamaica are the same idiot you can go foreign. Yeah, brother, cause see, so a girl munchie about she apply for visa and go on the people them farm, and when she see sex, instead of she put the F for female, she got talk about whole heap of time and that she right on the farm. Really enough, don't you? Couldn't agree more. And even if you don't, I'm willing to help you go right through the farm. So call Louis Law now, call the number up on the screen. So me understanding up like me understanding the situation. By all means runway. But not tell Louis Law say me say for runway because they not support them something there. If you tell Louis Law say me say for runway, me go deny it. Say thanks Voiceboxx. Alright, do remember, say if you ship anything at all to the Caribbean, or you know, even within the US, you have to use Next Shipping. You might log on to www.shipwithnext.com. Believe me. Let me tell you this. No, I know one of them shipping company they will dip in your barrel and them out of sardine. Your peanut butter them safe. And remember, says a hassle-free service. Once you ship with them, whatever you ship comes straight to your door. Or the people them door. Well, if you're not on the door, them ship door too. So thanks Voiceboxx. Alright, so there is a petition to reopen the Peter Tosh murder case. Yeah, the link feed in the description. I know someone I think Peter Tosh case not close long time and get what him deserve. Can sell out one of him friend, which is the regular story about Peter Tosh death in the 1987. But however, Henry K and him Rootsland podcast unearthed some different type of evidence to turn this whole Peter Tosh murder case upon its head. We talk about some Supreme Court thing. We're definitely going to challenge what you think you know about the case. So click to sign the petition or click for watching podcast. Alright, on a notice, say when the coup them start, you know, and Traoré and the rest of man them do this thing, it never really caused no head for turn because, you know, most people mind is that, okay, it always ends with murder and bloodshed and it no last too long. So at first it never really get a great attention there. But when them see this thing, wait, how long it a go on now, and when them look, them say, them man are like a ragtag, like an idiot from over so. Them man have them head on them body and know exactly what them a do. And them all organized. Yeah, when that become apparent is when the world start to take notice. Yeah, man. When you wait a couple months and see Captain Ibrahim not dead. Because that the whole Africa that said to you know, the whole black nation did I say, yo, you know, them all kill it down there, you know. Yeah, man, and when them say it pull off now, the whole world, not just Africa, not just the Caribbean, the whole world drop on foot. I mean, I'm going to have to tell the captain this because I'm militant to you. I don't have to question that. We understand certain things, but I'll say it anyway. Don't make this love you, distract you from where you're there, stuff you're doing. Because most of over in the West say them in a not know with that way you do, them not understand what you take for do what you're doing. The action where you take. Now follow them when it come to where good for them. Most of them don't know their head from their foot. So don't assume so them understand. Nothing at all where you understand how you understand it. Many great men make that mistake there. Where the admiration and the nice talk draw them out. You know it feel good. So you sacrifice and make an impact across the world. Especially the West. But over the side, they're not ready for that yet. Yeah, because the revolution of it first begin within the mind. Yeah, when you come learn certain things and you start change yourself. Most people learn certain things, but them not change themselves. Them comfortable with the colonizer and them dirty ways. Because the colonizer raised them, in their own ways, the colonizer make them in their image and likeness, It feed them education. Feed them, the colonizer, ways of interpreting success totally in a material and not a spiritual way. The revolutionary will always be seen as a man. We are threatened to take that from them. And me as a man, where me not listen what people say, me watch what them do. Me observe how, especially when me talk about my country now, most Jamaicans, not all, most Jamaicans, how them talk about this. Observe them feedback and them. The most of them comments is, oh boy, yeah man, I'm proud. Africa rising. Man, I'm really happy for Africa. Yes man, Africa, we are with you. Them say Africa other than. Yeah, them see themselves as part of that struggle over the side. Is I show them a watch. Where them romanticize the whole thing with the knight in shining armor riding in and the white horse to come save the day. I saw them look on things. It's a show where them I watch it now have nothing to do with real life because they're not ready for sacrifices where it take for change things. The sacrifice like where you make captain. They're not ready for none of that yet. I watch them, I watch. I know our business is a movie where I say this is almost how we see it for over the West. So. And if you think we're wrong, then answer this. How come the world, including Jamaica, are supporting? And when the march for show solidarity, what that was, March 30th, as some Rasta from mostly Moby alone, we see, forward out. Why? Because them Afrocentric inside out, them live them principle here. And them lifestyle that I go on Africa right now. But for a good majority of the rest of the country, them no want to see the spiritual revolution. Where it will take for mean. When you say you admire what the captain do. You know want to see that kind of work there. You feel the support, especially from man, when Trump did a vote in, at the same energy we are getting now for Ibrahim. Like you mean, I'm too consistent with tell people say them have to do your work, You know, say that's my problem. Yeah, man. We have to leave out of Babylon spiritually, mentally. In the Bible is what? Lot of them family have to leave out of Sodom, not negotiate and come to terms with some kind of compromise. Babylon now go stop and just make we win. And this everybody thinking, one day everything I got us nice if we talk loud enough. That's how we born. That delusion on the part of most people. We have to go back and learn to live with nature. Survive without all of the trappings of what we consider as material success. That's not what I can take with ton we run and we have to take the microchip. Yeah, because we're addicted to a lifestyle and coming like baby when it come on to truly surviving and we own just off of nature itself. Independence and self-governance in the West are totally an illusion. Because anything we have to depend upon to live. Own you. Full time now we make nature own way. We're too lazy for it. We live in a world where, yeah man, work smarter, not harder. Yeah man, we are walk up and down every day and look for the easy button. And then we kill off ourselves. I turn myself in a handicap. Because we don't have life skills. Can't depend upon we to live. Somebody have to do it for we. And yeah man, sometimes we vex with them but we can't live because we can't do nothing. Some we can't even cook. KFC line long every day of the week. first thing I would have said, suggest, is that him do less live appearance. Because you have to remember, you know, my friend, this is not Dolly House, you know, sir. You see what you do, you know, understand what you do to them colonizer over in the West here, you know. Then we get them best sniper in them army. Man with patient and persistent lie down there for days. And not get up none at all, man. In a diaper shit same place and a piss same place to put one in the head. I mean, I say, Captain, have to get draw out, you know. Me say, me see that man conscious is the whole heap of great people. And the captain no more or less human than nobody, so just I say, stay aware. And the time for read comments and feel good about yourself. And I take in admiration, because so the draw out normally happen. Captain, are you a give we go through the spiritual revolution long time. Whole heap of hope. Right now. One the movement that spread like a virus and suffocate every last wicked Babylonian and them dirty life. So therefore you have to take more precaution. Because it's a symbol of the African Revolution. If you're gonna know it done, you know. Unless I know your real head that you carry God in live event here. Not trust none of them country. This admiration you get to great people all the time. By the time they look them as a shadow of them farmer self. It's in a second. If you represent your interests, that can minimize the risk. Unless it's 1000% necessary. No do it. I mean, hear people even say, oh, Russia rape, Russia love the African them. I mean, love how Russia support them. Tell you something, listen, cautiously optimistic. Never trust a politician. Them no love. Nobody politician no love. Everything is an agenda. I know say I good enough to tell the captain this, but be aware of this support. Believe it. Because it is quite possible. Say he's a pawn on Russia, Putin, chessboard, you know. You have to remember now, you know, say France or Russia enemy because France has support Ukraine against Russia, weapon-wise and everything. And where was France and the whole of them enemies there of Russia? You know, where them did I get all of them resources from to fund them superior technology to Russia? What them I use to fight Russia? You guess that right? Down in the Africa there. And of course, you not hear this. Africa have the whole of the resources there. So Russia, I got back Africa and help Africa get out the colonizers, in this case the French, from off of them side. So them, by doing that, them disarm the enemies. Because the enemies will no longer have access to the resources. I mean, them powerful. So my thing is that whatever you give Russia, in return for this support, slowly don't give them it one time. Because history of a way of repeating itself for those who listen. While you don't need the support of a first world country to fight another first world country, you have to make sure that you land on the foot when the support that they get what they want. Because usually them leave, them back out. Usually that support isn't permanent. Case in point, 1962, Fidel Castro, who was supported by the Russians under Nikita Khrushchev, who armed Castro and Cuba and put nuclear down there so America could not attack Cuba. And then behind Castro back them strike a deal with the same America and take out the nuclear out of Cuba and left Castro defenseless, which is in part one of the biggest reasons why Cuba is in the position where it's in today. So my advice is this: whatever help, whatever support you get from Russia or China or any one of them, make sure that it's strengthened to the point where you can arm yourself to take the whole of Africa. No stone of elephant turn. Believe it. Africa have to be united. It have to be one country finally. One continent against any first world force we're going to try to attack it. And the only way it can survive the revolution have to continue. It can't stop a full tree country. Else me no want to know what go happen to no. When them puppet government, I remember them that be a puppet government installed over Africa there. You know? These greedy, when them greedy puppet government boy, they know we're afraid of like puss right now, shaking of them shoes. And then see you roll drop on the foot, or your foot then, because you're the most popular one. When them greedy boy, they say, the first world country we support you, back out and gone, and them still in a power over for them part. And I think gonna safe. Fuck gonna get, brother. Plus the outside world, the outside first world country, them who this support did I keep at bay. Now them gone, what you think I got to now? Be wise. Wanna have to take the entire Africa. And by take the entire Africa, I don't mean all out armed rebellion either. You have to just find a way to single out Babylon puppet leader them in the country them. Where Babylon sweets them a deal with. Them one when align with the one Africa vision. Them have to go drop out and then place get take away. And for the people in Jamaica who just vex because me say, boy, you know, a majority of the support not real for this thing where this brother do in Africa. Or these brothers do over in Africa. Remember history good no man. Remember no attitude in a history. Good no man. We last up to this day. Remember what majority opinion on Castro's Cuba, you know? In a Jamaica, you know? We don't support the revolution for true. Then you have to remember something. This one support is Castro, Cuba. No different. This one support are the same thing. What Michael Manley did propose. And the whole of the middle class and the upper class run with Florida. Put the country in an economic turbine. I'm not talk from a political standpoint. No, I not do politics, especially in Jamaica. I not deal with it. On no side. In a tech side, we just talk what is true. You man not this man need to deal with. No support. I want to force him to put the country in the hands of the IMF, International Monetary Fund. In the hands of the oppressors, in the hands of the same colonizers. What I mean, we not go. That's the same thing here. Man leader say. Self-reliance, self-discipline. Grow what we eat and eat to where we grow. And that was torture to the good majority. But the good majority, I say, them support. Now you support popularity. You don't support reality, objective reality. What this brother here represent. My advice again, take Africa. Take the whole entire thing. Don't stop to go take no picture and celebrate and make the hype get to no head. That is my advice to the item. You can't trust politicians. Politics are the art of manipulation and them stuck in that at all time. Yeah, man. I mean, I say with absolution, say Russia have bad intentions. I say be aware. If history or anything to learn from, just remember. But Russia, Khrushchev, do to Castro, 1962. So this time, just make sure anybody go back on them word or nothing change. Only in a position, a power. Don't stop the revolution. Take it right across Africa. Because the youth them are back here. Down in Africa. As I say nobody watch the West and the loud mouth them. I know them turn over here. So everything a photo up, everything a hype, everything a just, yeah, we just want to associate with something, but we don't mean nothing. Everything a idea and people hate process. Because them say them are supporting now, like I said earlier. Introduce the process to them and a pay ball and then kill it themselves. Don't have this. Don't follow the hype. And speaking of hype, You see what happened to Foota Hype? Who believe certain people, yeah. And that's because see, and that's with the ego, you know. We want to believe that every admirer that we have is a genuine understander, if there is such a word. Are people genuine and genuinely understand or even want to understand the things that we are saying. The entertainment, the feasty, and you are forbidden the man to come save the day. Because you're not ramping up. Yeah, man, you read 2 comments and it get to your head. And it carry you off. And you believe they represent these people and you are somehow them God. It's how the ego trick you. But the ego is a liar. That devil, named the ego, is a liar. Foota learn that now the hard way. Is it something I want to say? Remember, I know me first telling about you. Remember. About Foota, and when Foota did ahead, and if him don't change course, what that happen to him eventually? Yep, you wouldn't remember that? 1 foot in, remember the episode there? And people did find it, yeah, enough people did find it hard to come to terms with. I foolishness, me I talk, and me switch, and me sell out, and all kind of madness. And remember that? How is it going now? I know my truth. Truth, objective truth. For you make the same choice, it will lead to the same set of consequences, no matter how you put it. But you see this coming. Because to most people, being serious is just being resentful, and unhappy, and everything for bother you, and you have to react to everything. Any attitude outside of that, you're weak. You switch, you sell out. But in the long run, when you see it work out the way I say it did go work out. Just from telling you long time, say this black and white approach to everything. Yeah, man. Burn a fire, burn some fire on a response, and you just go out there, and the more people demand of you, the more you do and the more you do. You me talk about audience capture. You do and you do and you do, and that gets stale, and them just the fans, the supporters well, rate you, demand more and more from you. And you now go tap do until you drop on your face. Remember that? I'm telling us you have to stay aware. Because they don't have no true opinion out there. They just want entertainment. They don't have a true opinion, for especially moral issues. And you fool yourself because of your ego into thinking that these people understand. What they must say, even when they must say them rate you, and then rate what you say. What that I work out for Foota now. Because every week, that credit they run out and you have to tap up, you know. Credit with the fans, credit with the people, credit with the supporters. It's a game. You're not caught up, you know, and can't see it. It's like a humble whole heap of people. You're going to hear them talk way more like me. The idiot. The mature youth who know when to and when not to behave certain way. Yeah, man, give the people what they want in our world where I mostly some good intention. Demon, I do. The demanding. For them demand force if you do the easier thing. Yeah, man. Pick the low hanging fruit. It's too hard to climb a tree. And now you have to see enough of them climb it and turn Columbus. Because they must see them discover a top of a tree like they not come up, they can't see me. Mankind's greatest curse, hands down, is that them cannot wrong. You go hear enough of them talk more mature now. Bet you. But couple weeks ago, couple months ago, me one biggie that, you know. Couple years ago, me had the biggest fool them know. You go hear enough of them sound same like me now. Then this go fall into place. We learn this from your little youth. From the story of a brother named Risto Benji. Research him if you don't know who. Yeah, man, Shaba's protege, Shabarang protege, Shabarang him. Used to carry that little boy everywhere him go. Big bad artist, very talented. For them are like 6, 7 year old. Don't quote me, but very young. Risco Benji was rated as a man in a ramping, just talking mind. Because talk mind, by the way, to the majority of idiots out there. And when you're loud, you see on the stay. You know, connect and got the strength. If me or any man come, we have clarity upon a situation and therefore we come. And we can talk the same thing. No filter. Say everything like how it needs to be said. Me a idiot. Me a hold back. Me not talk my mind. But make somebody come in and say the same exact things when I say. Verbatim. Lord! The same words, you know, nothing off. Immediately, yo, see a man is serious here. No, see a man is angry. I see a man is so insecure oftentimes. Them do anything for please, you know, yeah. Idiot can't hear you and you're not serious unless you're loud. Or angry. They have to detect the anger in your thing. So Risco Benji was one of them people where people say, I'm not wrong, man. Yeah, man, Risco Benji call every artist name, disrespect everybody in the worst way. He never come here so for talk the truth. He's just resentful and bitter and want to please him ego. But he just color it with morality. And that most people do. Color it. Season it. Season it up. You know, like when they have meat a season. You can taste the morality, but the underlying part of it, the underneath it all, is a different thing. Same so. Most people come in and them season up them anger and them resentfulness towards life itself and people in it. The resentfulness, a whole heap of things. But then get wrong in them life. Season with the fight for morality. This fight. It comes to Risco. I want to be the first one to burn that one. Yeah. But the man burn Shabba. I say man dress like a woman and kiss Shabba. And Shabba bat him. And lead a charge, go down in a see if you go rob Shabba house. Broke Shabba house. The man will do everything in his power to see you go up at the top. The same man will give you life. You try wish him death just to please your own ego. How that work out for Risco Benji, let me tell you. Dead, you know, thief one bike at dead feet. Thief a bike at all over. And then find him yard and lick him. But the same people who boots wrist up and him live to please them. Say. After him drop out. Big and worthless. Oh, John, what the money could have rich in a dog. Much trouble the money used to par with, you know, brother. And what happened to Shabba we stay focused and never stop for argue and react back and forth with careless Benji them. When they know. Don't answer that. Me no wish Foota nobody. Never rejoice. As me always say. In a man downfall. Up to now Foota no upset me. Forget me if you play the war. Where the kind of demon will possess them. Love. For join the little game there. Cocky measuring who face they are who bother. That name self-confidence. Me know what me can do and what me capable of. Me not have to tell nobody that. When you're sure about something, you not have to boast it. You not have to show, you not have to tell no man you're capable of. Make them fuck around and find out. Same or similar things are come for everyone. Well, especially everyone who make them ego control them and them don't control it. And for Ibrahim, Godspeed, my brother. You know, I pray, say Almighty watch over the hype on the battlefield. Just remember, say the prayers of the few carry the righteous and not the loud applause and cheers of the many. And that me think.
CurlyLoxx The Voiceboxx, tell me what you think. Broke it down in detail, make me know the link. CurlyLoxx The Voiceboxx, tell me